133.
If you think feeding teenagers are bad, you should see Tammy's grocery list. Now back to the Pet Project with your host, Tammy Trujillo. Down!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pet Project. I'm Tammy Trujillo, and remember, this is the show your pet wants you to listen to because it's got great information, not just for you, but for your best friend. Now, last week you met Apple. And Apple is this absolutely adorable little gray kitten. She is beautiful. She is wonderful. She was found by some folks in a storm drain in Sherman Oaks. And if that's not enough for a little kitten, this little baby has hydrocephalus. And we learned a lot about that last week from Dr. Audra McCorkle in Sherman Oaks. She was on the show and explained that they are taking a holistic approach to dealing with the situation that Apple is dealing with. And she had her first treatment, and it had gone very, very well. So joining us live right now on the Pet Project today is Naomi Byers. And Naomi is Apple's foster mommy. So, Naomi, are you with us?
Tammy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing just fine. Now, you got to tell us how Apple's doing.
She is doing absolutely amazing. She is she's just an amazing little kitty. The swelling has gone down in her head. Her head's still large, but and you look at her and you think, wow, there's something really wrong. But she's just so sweet and cuddly, and and she's getting more playful and kind of coming out of her shell.
That is terrific. Explain a little bit about the situation, the condition that Apple is dealing with.
She has hydrocephalus. I'm still learning a little bit about it. I have a little kitty monster with a brain disorder, but his was due to an accident at 6 weeks of age. So he wasn't born with it, but it's the same. They've got a lot of the same things going on, where his brain had to rewire itself, and he had to kind of learn things. Her being born with it, she's learned from the start, and she's kind of been able to deal with it.
They do. They cope. That's the neat thing about animals.
Yeah, they really, Monster was very different. He's had to relearn everything. But Apple is, when she first came to us, she was shaky. Her little head would wobble. That's starting to, go away. We're not seeing that nearly as often. And she's just an amazing little girl.
I can tell you love her. I can tell you love her to pieces.
We just adore her. My daughter is helping me take care of her, and she's just a love.
She is adorable. Despite her condition, she is the cutest little cat. I absolutely fell in love with her when I saw her. Now, how did you learn about her?
Through Deb.
Deb Martin from Sage Kitty Club.
Deb Martin and I are friends on Facebook, and I'm very, because of Monster Kitty, I'm very open to all these kitties with CH or any neuro disorder, and because a lot of vets will automatically say, oh, the kitty has no chance.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Yeah, that's what they told me with mine, and they said, put him to sleep. He doesn't have a chance. And he's going to be 6 years old on Monday.
There you go. See, it works. Yay. So, don't give up on these guys.
No, you can't give up on them. They're sweethearts, and, you don't give up on a child, so why would you give up on a pet?
You speak my mind. I love it. I love it, Naomi. So, you saw her on Facebook. Deb Martin, I love Deb. Everybody knows I love Deb, but she is one of the most... but she's notorious. She puts these wonderful pictures of these little guys and says, help them. And you almost you just got to do something. So,
yeah. Well, I was in Las Vegas for a convention, and I saw the update. And on my way home, I was messaging Deb.
Oh gosh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
This is meant to be. I need to be able to foster her. I need to put my hands on her.
Oh my gosh.
And I love Dr. Audra. She's just amazing, and she's just done amazing things for Apple.
Now, what is it like to take this little kitten, because she's pretty small kitten,
She's teeny tiny.
and one of the pictures that we posted had her with her acupuncture needles in it, and first thing was, oh my gosh, what's it like going?
And I thought she was going to freak out and run, and she just actually laid there, just calm as anything.
Better than I'd do.
Yeah, me too.
So what's the prognosis now? You've got a total of 8 treatments. 2 are done.
Right. So she goes once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And really the prognosis is very good for her, that after all the treatments are done, obviously there's still going to be a little swelling.
Mm-hmm.
Because her the skull, I guess, has shaped into that larger the larger shape.
Size, right?
But,
right.
She's going to have as far as I know, she's going to have a very normal, happy life, and probably a very long one.
Now, you are fostering Apple.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to give her up, are you? Is there
I don't
any
know.
way? Is there any? Oh, come on, Naomi. How could you? You've taken her through all of this.
Oh, well, we're still, as of right now, she's a foster.
Okay.
And that's where we've got to do it, and But yeah, it would be hard.
It would be almost impossible, I would think. Now, these treatments, they don't come cheap. And
no, they don't. And we did start a Facebook group for Apple.
Mm-hmm.
It's Apple NeuroKitty.
Oh, terrific.
On Facebook. And all of her they're doing a chip-in for her. And all of that information is on her page.
Okay, and we are linking to it right now. I'm checking out with my producer, Alan Bailey. We're linking to it, so there'll be a link from the Pet Project over to Apple NeuroKitty. And if you've never dealt with a chip-in, it couldn't be simpler. Absolutely.
Oh, it's super easy.
It is one of the most amazing things I think ever created to help anybody or anything or any organization. You'll see it right there. You click on it. You put in how much you would like to donate. $5, $1, $20, whatever. It goes boom right through PayPal. You are a done deal, and you can even see how we're doing on the fundraising. So Naomi, thank you so much for joining us. Would you give Apple a big old kiss for us?
I sure will, and happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so very much. And we're going to talk to you again. We're going to follow you all the way through this with Apple, because I want people to know a little kitty that everybody else gives up on, no way. Apple is going to be amazing.
Yes, she is.
All right, Naomi, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. You're listening to The Pet Project, the show your pet wants you to listen to. We're coming back. Barbara Williamson standing by from Best Friend Sanctuary, and we'll talk about the No More Homeless Pets Convention.
Have you heard? Proactive is better than ever. Stay tuned for